Trump's latest date holds. Tariffs are coming for Canada at the end of this week. Businesses are bracing, Canadians are worried, and federal and provincial governments are seized with trying to prevent what would be a huge economic blow. Still, they insist if Trump does hit this country with his promised 25% tariff, they're ready to hit back. Details of exactly how, largely not public, but some say they should be. There isn't much official word coming from the U.S., but again tonight, Trump was in front of a microphone singing the praises of tariffs. Kate McKenna with how Canadian leaders are trying to change that narrative.
Donald Trump said it again. He loves the word tariff.
It's God, love, it's all these other things, but I say number 4, but God, love, religion, tariff, 4th.
Canada is barreling towards Trump's February 1st tariff deadline.
Our objective is to make sure that we prevent tariffs, and we believe that we can do so.
Trump first said he'd impose potentially devastating 25% tariffs on Canadian goods right when he took office. He's changed the date, but hasn't appeared to have changed his mind.
You put tariffs on outside countries and outside people that really mean us harm.
In his latest speech, singling out Canada's auto industry again.
We want to have the cars made in Detroit or South Carolina or many other locations.
The language that we're hearing, it suggests to me that we do have to prepare for something on February 1st.
According to the Wall Street Journal, Trump advisors say the president doesn't feel that Canada and Mexico are taking his threats seriously, and he wants to hit them with tariffs first to prove he isn't bluffing, forcing them to negotiate on a number of issues. But Canada's foreign minister says tariffs will only hurt American consumers.
We have leverage. We have also different levers. We are the biggest customer to the U.S.
Canadian officials are also trying to convince U.S. lawmakers the border is safe. Trump has said Canada must tighten security if it wants to avoid tariffs.
The first thing to keep in mind is it's a very strong border. It's one that's evolved over 150 years of relationship. It remains the longest undefended border in the world, and we intend to try to keep it that way. I think our American colleagues share the same view.
The federal government has already pledged $1.3 billion to strengthen border security. Provinces have also released their own plans. Today, Manitoba announced that conservation officers will be conducting border patrols as part of their work.
So, Kate, the discussion around what to do with tariffs has certainly spilled into the Liberal leadership race. Chrystia Freeland announced her plan today.
Yeah, she's calling for Ottawa to fight back with a dollar-for-dollar response and publish a list of American products it would target in retaliation.